Okay,
I take it back.
Wait for it.
What?
Are we got the chorus coming up? Okay, this is from our friends in Cleveland. Of course, this is Cleveland Rocks.
Oh, yeah, buddy. You know what else rocks? Your Periscope. People are writing in from Italia, from Istanbul, from Holland. This is unbelievable. Good morning, everybody.
So we're going worldwide with this discussion. A website recently named Toronto the second most miserable sports city. Now, we're trying to be #1 at something, so we thought we'd be #1 at being most miserable. But this 10-3 website said, no, we're second most miserable to Cleveland, and we're going to disagree with that.
We are apparently the whiners, but apparently Cleveland whines more than we do when it comes to anything sports.
Now, we got to go to someplace they talk sports this time of the morning in Cleveland, and we're going to go to the Diner on Clifton, which I hear is the place to get breakfast in the morning in Cleveland, and talk to Maureen. And is Zakelli?
Zakelli?
Zakelli, yes.
Good morning. How are you, Maureen? How's everything treating you?
How are you?
I'm well, thanks. It's cold there in Cleveland?
Kind of. We're supposed to have a bad storm today, so.
Okay.
Yeah, well, it's colder here, okay? We're going to start complaining already.
Maureen.
We're more miserable than you, Maureen.
So, Maureen, what's your take on this? Do you think Cleveland really is more miserable? Sports fans are more miserable there than here in Toronto?
We are not miserable fans whatsoever. I mean, our teams are, but the fans are fantastic. Our stadiums sell out. You know, each and every football game we haven't won since, what, 64? We got the best quarterback who's in rehab.
Yeah.
We're still going. Still class.
You've got LeBron.
We have LeBron. We're the #2 seed now. So we're going to be in the playoffs. So, I mean, who cares since when we won or lost? Doesn't matter. We still go. We still have a blast going. Everybody goes.
And you see it all because at your diner, you have all the sports enthusiasts coming by. They like to talk the game. They like to watch the game. They like to eat some food. What are you guys famous for? What's so big about the club sandwich over there at the diner? Tell me, Maureen. What do you do with that club sandwich?
The clubhouse or the yellowfin?
Yeah, the clubhouse.
The clubhouse is just a regular clubhouse, but you know how it is. When other people make your food, it's always better.
Exactly. All right, Maureen.
No complaints there.
Thank you, Maureen, for taking the time. I know it's going to be a busy breakfast rush for you.
Thank you very much.
Okay,
Thanks,
now,
Maureen.
what people are saying on Periscope, I've got somebody from Philadelphia who is saying, no, are you kidding? We're more miserable than both of you combined right now.
I love that we're trying to compete as to who's more miserable. Let's talk about the good things. Raptors, Drake. We have Drake, thank you very much.
We have Drake. We had kind of a disappointment last year. I mean, we made...
Bygones.
Yeah.
Still a strong team.
The Jays, of course, have been, unfortunately, a disappointment since the World Series.
We have a good young roster. Toronto Rock rocks.
They're the lowest paid athletes.
But the Toronto Rock did not get factored into this study. It was only major league teams.
But Frank has a good point. They're the most underpaid athletes. They perform well. They should be lumped in terms of performance as to how well our teams could do professionally.
We still think we're. Someone was just saying Drake is not a positive LOL.
Oh, yes, he is.
Yeah. All right.
I challenge them on that. See, they're being miserable about Drake. The Leafs. 1 year, 1 day. We'll keep hoping.
What are we in year?
1967.
Near 40 years, year 50 of our rebuilding.
We just looked the other day. Remember when we had snow?
Yeah.
We were trying to figure out if that was the last time that the Leafs won the Stanley Cup, because that was when something froze over. We're going to use
that analogy. You mean HE double hockey sticks.
And so other people here on Periscope are saying Minnesota is worse. I mean, I think we all can be miserable together.
What about the Jays? We have a mix of a young and an old roster. They're fresh, they're ripe, they're ready. They already, what was it, 6-1 last night or the night before?
Now think about this too. I think New York was third most miserable.
Oh yeah.
And of course, with the Yankees this year too, that's not hard to believe. But
Rangers.
What's that?
But they've got the Rangers.
They got the Rangers, yeah.
Well, New York Mets have not done well at all.
Yeah.
Okay, so and yet everybody gathers by the millions in front of the TV and by the thousands in arenas everywhere to support said teams. So what is the problem? Why can't we just be happier?
Maybe we enjoy being miserable.
Maybe
Did you ever think
we
about that?
do. No, we really want to win. That's what it is. It's the competitive spirit.
I don't
in
know if we
everybody.
can handle it. I think people enjoy complaining, especially about the Leafs. I don't think they could handle it if we had a winning team in
I
this
think
city.
they can. I think the city would explode. And the Pan Am Games are coming soon. So go Canada. And we have a Canadian emoji now.
We'll be talking about that in a little bit. In fact, we have a bit of a quiz. Winston has put together a quiz, an emoji quiz for us. So thank you to everyone watching on Citytv, and those of you watching right now on Periscope.
Go Jays, go.
Last word goes to Go Jays, go to somebody just said that on Periscope. So
that's it.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back with the news.